You're probably wondering why some people seem to sail through their golden years like they're in their 30s while others, well, not so much. Let me tell you, I've been around long enough to see it all. And trust me, you don't just wake up one day at 70 and feel like you're 40 again. But here's the thing no one wants to tell you. Why do some elderly folks live to be 90 and beyond, while others barely make it past 80? It's not just about eating your vegetables or going to bed early. Though I'm sure we can all agree that, yeah, it helps. So let's talk about it. Because, you see, this video isn't about giving you some sugar-coated nonsense. I'm not going to tell you to start running marathons or, God forbid, give up your evening cocktail. Instead, I'm going to share the truth that most people don't realize about aging. And some of these facts might shock you. If you're ready to take control of your health and make some small changes that can really impact how you feel as you age, I invite you to do 3 simple things. Hit that like button, share and subscribe to the channel. By doing this, you're committing to your well-being, and importantly, you're helping build a community of people just like you who want to live better and longer. Let me start with this one question. Have you ever wondered why some folks seem to age faster than others? You know the type. Those who just seem to slow down, one day at a time, like the batteries in their favorite old clock finally dying out. While others, bless their hearts, are out there living it up, chasing grandkids around, playing bridge, or even still going to their weekly dance classes. What's the secret? Well, here's something you might not realize. It's not always about how old you are. It's about how you live. It's about the little things that pile up, like a snowball rolling down a hill. If you don't pay attention to these habits, one day, you're looking in the mirror wondering where the energy went, and how it snuck out without saying goodbye. Now, I'm not here to point fingers, but let's get into one of the biggest culprits that speeds up aging faster than you can say I need my glasses. Stress. Oh yes, stress. It's like that one friend who always shows up uninvited, stays too long, and then leaves you feeling drained. But did you know that stress actually ages you? Now, the truth is, many elderly people don't make it past 80. And when you think about it, that seems far too early for any of us to be checking out, doesn't it? We still have so much to give, so much to enjoy, and so much life ahead of us. But there's something that's holding many of us back, and it's often things we don't even realize we're doing. Poor health habits, unaddressed issues, and mental obstacles that, over time, contribute to our overall decline. But here's the good news. You don't have to accept this decline. Aging doesn't have to mean a slow, steady march toward less energy, more pain, or a feeling of being left behind. The truth is, with a little bit of knowledge and some small changes, you can keep yourself healthy and happy for years to come. Let's start by talking about one of the biggest factors that determines how we age. Why some people seem to age faster than others. It's not always about genetics, though yes, some of us are simply lucky in that department. But more often than not, it's about lifestyle choices. Have you noticed how some folks seem to have endless energy, a sharp mind, and a positive outlook well into their later years? And then there are others who, despite all the wisdom they've gained over the years, seem to slow down far too quickly. Why does this happen? It's a combination of several factors, including your lifestyle, your habits, and, perhaps most importantly, your mindset. For example, your physical health plays a huge role. If you're someone who's kept active, eaten reasonably well, and taken care of your body, chances are you'll feel the effects of aging much later in life. But for those who have neglected these things, aging can seem like a steep hill to climb. One of the biggest influences on aging is chronic stress. Now, I'm sure you've heard that stress isn't good for you, but let me tell you, it's much worse than most people realize. Stress doesn't just wear down your mental health. It affects your body, too. It raises your blood pressure, interferes with your sleep, and weakens your immune system. And over time, this constant state of stress can age you faster than any other factor. Here's the thing. Many of us live with stress on a daily basis. We worry about our health, our families, and our finances. We let our minds dwell on the negative, and sometimes we don't even know we're doing it. But it's this chronic stress, the kind that builds up and doesn't get addressed, that really takes its toll on us. When we're constantly stressed, it causes a physical reaction in our bodies. Our bodies release stress hormones like cortisol, which over time can damage our cells and weaken our overall health. High blood pressure, poor digestion, weakened immune systems, all of this stems from stress. And what's even more concerning is that it accelerates the aging process. It's not just something that makes you feel tired or anxious. It literally makes you age faster. Now, this doesn't mean you need to turn your life upside down to eliminate stress. It's about managing it, acknowledging it, finding small ways to reduce its grip on your life, whether that's through simple relaxation techniques, setting boundaries, or finding activities that make you feel at ease. I'll tell you, when you start recognizing your stress and addressing it, you'll notice a huge difference in how you feel, both physically and mentally. So, now that we know stress is a huge player in the aging process, let's talk about something else that can make a world of difference: your mindset. Now that we've discussed the role stress plays in accelerating aging, let's talk about something that may surprise you: the incredible benefits of sexual activity as we age. It's something many people tend to shy away from discussing as they get older, but maintaining an active sex life can actually have a profound impact on both your physical and mental health. Let's start by acknowledging the truth. Intimacy doesn't stop being important as you age. In fact, it may be even more important in later years. Sexual activity helps with circulation, boosts the immune system, and can even help improve your mood. And it's not just about physical pleasure. Intimacy strengthens the bond between partners, reduces feelings of loneliness, and helps you maintain a positive, vibrant outlook on life. Many older adults mistakenly believe that sexual activity is only for the young, but that couldn't be further from the truth. People in their 70s and even 80s can still enjoy an active and fulfilling sex life. In fact, studies have shown that those who continue to have a healthy sex life tend to live longer, happier lives, as they remain connected to their partners and maintain a sense of emotional well-being. Sexual activity also plays a role in your hormonal health. As we age, our hormones naturally decline, but maintaining a healthy sexual life helps keep these hormones in balance, which is important for everything from your mood to your bone health. It's all interconnected. So, when you neglect this part of your health, you might be missing out on a simple, natural way to keep yourself young and healthy. But here's where things get tricky. Many older adults, particularly men, often feel the pressure to give up on sexual activity because they think it's no longer relevant or that they can't perform as well as they used to. But that mindset can be harmful. It's not about performing perfectly. It's about staying engaged with your own body, your partner, and your well-being. Now, you might be wondering, what if it's too late for me? What if I've already given up on that part of my life? The good news is that it's never too late to get back on track. In fact, there are methods available to help you restore your sexual health, even if you're in your 50s, 60s, or beyond. So, how can you start? First, communicate openly with your partner. Let them know what you're feeling and work together to find solutions. There are also plenty of medical options available, from hormone therapies to simple lifestyle changes that can improve your energy levels, circulation, and overall health. It's about taking small steps to make this part of your life a priority again. Remember, you don't need to sign up for any complicated programs or drastic changes to make a difference. Start with basic steps: exercise, a balanced diet, and, of course, keeping an open mind when it comes to intimacy. It's all about finding a balance that works for you and your partner. Common mistakes older men make when giving up sexual activity. Unfortunately, many older men, and women too, start to give up on sexual activity as they age. Some think it's just something that's over when they reach a certain age. But that thinking can be damaging. It can lead to feelings of isolation, loneliness, and even a drop in self-esteem. The truth is, when you neglect this part of your life, you might not realize how much it affects your overall sense of well-being. Sexual health and intimacy contribute greatly to maintaining a strong connection with yourself and your partner. And when you stop engaging in that aspect of your life, it's more than just the loss of a physical act. It's a loss of vitality. Methods to restore sexual health at 55 and beyond. So, what can you do if you've let your sexual health slide or you're not feeling as energetic as you used to? First, it's important to communicate with your partner about what you're experiencing. You're not alone in this. Many people face similar challenges. Once you're open about it, there are plenty of methods to restore your sexual health. Start with simple lifestyle changes. Get active, eat healthier, and manage stress better. Some people also benefit from medical options such as hormone therapy, supplements, or medications. It's about taking small, manageable steps toward restoring this part of your life. Now, let's take a moment to talk about another important factor in maintaining vitality as you age: consistency. Now, let's talk about consistency. It's one of the most important factors in maintaining your health and vitality as you get older. The small, consistent efforts you make every day add up over time and can lead to massive improvements in how you feel and how you age. You don't have to make huge changes all at once. Sometimes, it's the little things that have the most profound impact. Think about it this way. Just like taking care of a garden, you need to tend to your health on a regular basis. You water the plants, make sure they get enough sunlight, and occasionally remove the weeds. The same goes for your body. A little exercise here, a healthy meal there, a moment to unwind and reduce stress. All of these little actions add up to long-term benefits. And it's not just about physical health. It's about mental health too. One of the most crucial things you can do as you age is to stay mentally engaged, to stay curious, and to keep learning. Those who continue to explore new interests, hobbies, or even just socialize with others tend to live longer, happier lives. In fact, having a sense of purpose and staying mentally active has been shown to reduce the risk of cognitive decline. I'll share a story with you. I know someone in their 80s who started taking painting classes later in life. At first, they didn't think they had the patience or the skill. But over time, that small effort blossomed into a new passion. Not only did they gain a sense of pride in their work, but they also noticed improvements in their mood and even their memory. The key? They kept at it, one small step at a time. Now, I know that as we get older, it can be easy to slip into the mindset that it's too late, that we've passed our prime and our best years are behind us. But let me tell you, it's never too late to start something new. Whether it's picking up a hobby, committing to a healthier lifestyle, or finding new ways to connect with loved ones, you're never too old to make a change for the better. Remember, you have control over how you age. It's about consistency, staying engaged, and keeping a positive mindset. The more you focus on your health, whether it's through managing stress, staying physically active, or maintaining relationships, the better you'll feel and the longer you'll live. As we reach the end of this video, I encourage you to reflect on one thing. What's one small change you could make today to improve your health and well-being? Maybe it's something as simple as taking a walk every day, eating a bit more mindfully, or finding time each day to relax. Whatever it is, know that even the smallest changes can lead to incredible results. I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let me know, what's one habit you've adopted that's made a difference in how you feel as you age? I'm sure your experiences can inspire others, just as they've inspired me. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so you won't miss out on more content to help you live your best life at any age.